I'm live. I'm live. It's just the start of this is just me screaming at the camera. Hi, I'm live. You're live. We're all hanging out together. All 0 of you. This is a surprise chat for you. It's a surprise chat for me. I just decided to jump on. I brought my beanbag with me because 2 days ago I wrenched my back because I'm apparently 135 and not actually 35. Okie dokie. All right, so there's no one here yet, so I'm just gonna hang out, just kind of ramble to myself. Actually, no, you guys can come watch later and sprint along with me if you like, so I won't actually sit here and ramble to myself. I will get some stuff done. Okie dokie. All right, so I'm gonna go do a couple of sprints. I'm gonna do 15 minutes at a time. Again, I'm gonna have my Clacky keyboard on. If you like the clackities, if you don't like the clackities, let me know. It is your writing sprint because it's literally just like last second and there's a very small amount of us. So let me know what you think. All right, so I'll probably go with the first writing sprint in about 2 minutes. I'm just going to go over to Twitter and tweet about it. Oh, there's 3 of you. Maxwell C says, thank you. I desperately needed time to write Guilt. This is your time, Maxwell. This is my time too. I need this so bad. I've been, really, like I said in the beginning, I did hurt my back. But I think I've also been using it as like a crutch, no pun intended, to like not work. I'm like, oh no, it hurts so bad. I'm not gonna sit down and write. I tend to do that with like almost anything. If I get a cold, I'm like, oh no, I'm dreadfully, terribly ill. I could never write. So this is good because it's making me write. Emmy says, happy Monday. Clacking is great. Yes, yay, clackety. I like people clacking too. If I'm watching a live sprint, I like hearing the keyboards because it makes me feel like I'm there. Like all through COVID in particular, I really missed coffee shops. I don't know what it is about a good coffee shop, just being able to like be amongst other people, not talking to the other people in the coffee shop, but just like hearing them work as well, or like the gentle background chatter, really enjoy it. Carly says, I was about to sprint, so this is perfect. Awesome. I'm going to go sprint. I'm probably going to sprint on the 30 now, just because we're pretty close to that. Let me know what you guys are working on. I am currently still working on my horror/fantasy, writing about ghosts, spooky. Fable says, hello. Hello. Let me know what you guys are working on. And I'm not going to do too long of sprints. I'm going to do 15 minutes. Because like I said, my back is messed up, so you'll see me just sort of wandering around a little bit between sprints, just because otherwise I get stiff. Because like I said, I'm apparently 135. Carly is also writing horror for Nano. Yeah, horror buddies. What type of horror are you writing? I'm writing ghosts, so it's kind of like, I was not sure if I should call it paranormal, but it's definitely on the more horror side. So they're not fun, spooky Casper ghosts. It's some serious ghost business. All right, so 2 minutes. Yeah, and once we check back in, let me know what your word count is too. We're gonna just encourage each other in the comments. Emmy says, working on a nature fantasy horror for Nano. Ooh, nature fantasy horror. I like the sound of that. It reminds me of Rory Power, her Wilder Girls book. I really liked that one. It reminded me of, like, the writing's beautiful, and then also it's like kind of a warning about polluting nature, but not in like a preachy way, in a like terrifying horror story way. I'm sure you've already read Wilder Girls, but if you hadn't, amazing horror story. All right, 1 minute. Maxwell says, so I'm struggling through that. What are you struggling through? Oh, one of my POV characters have contracted a super serious illness, but it's super hard to write PO stuff for a child, even when your POV stuff. yeah, I got 1 minute to go, and then we're gonna do a sprint. But tune back in with any like writing questions, or like if you want to talk about writing problems you have. I'm always like fascinated to talk through writing problems with people, and just like hash out our issues. Like, oh, this is what I'm writing about. This is what I'm having issues with. I always find that really helpful to do with other people. Emmy says, yes, loved Wilder Girls. Definitely aspiring to that. Oh God, yeah. I would love to be able to write like Rory Power does. She's got an MFA there, and that's not happening for me. So Cool Gamer, hello, welcome. Okay, we're at the 30, so I'm gonna sprint for 15 minutes, and then we'll check back in and share our word counts and some encouragement, and here we go. Okay, Google, set an alarm for 15 minutes from now. Okay, that's the end of our sprints. Let me know how you guys did. I'm doing some editing, so I'm not even going to bother to try to count. Don't know how many words I got. I was looking at a comment earlier. Oh yeah, Maxwell said one of my POV characters has contracted a super serious illness, but it's super hard to write POV stuff for children, even when they're healthy. Yeah, I definitely have no experience with. Okay, that's a straight up lie. I guess it depends how young the child is. It can get really hard if the child's really young. But I would probably find the age you're writing for and find other books that have done that well and see how they do it. That's usually my go-to. Everybody tune in. Let me know how you did. Fable says 357 for me this time. That is awesome. Like I said, I haven't even counted what I got because I've been just editing so far right now. Susan says rereading some of the current stories, so not many words. Yeah, I've sort of been doing the same thing too. I'm rereading what I've got so far and figuring out what I need to edit, which always feels like a bit a little bit counterproductive because I'm like, oh, I was supposed to get words, but I took some away. But it's making the story better, so therefore not counterproductive. Maxwell says 477, but I also skipped ahead to a new scene. I personally didn't used to be a scene skipper, but at this point I do. If I'm stuck on a scene or I'm not like loving the scene, I will skip ahead to something that I'm excited about just to get that word count, or to get over, like a block, and then I'll come back later to the scene I was having trouble with, and often feel refreshed and I'll be able to get that other one done. Maxwell says same. Yeah, it works. It's effective. I used to have a thing, I think, about like, oh, I can't go back. I have to just like go in a straight line and get it done. But I ended up figuring out that's not productive at times. Carly says, I got over 300 words. So that was awesome. That is awesome. You guys are doing really, really well. Yeah, Maxwell, I was super traditionalist at first, but now words are words. Oh, yes, that's very true. Words are indeed words. And sometimes it pays to just skip to something that you're either sure about writing or something you're excited about writing, and it's just going to be a better writing session in general. Emmy says 227, started a new scene and realizing I have no clue where I'm going. Oh my God, so relatable. A lot of the time, I didn't used to do this, but now I will literally sit down and write out a scene blow by blow, like down to where people are standing. Like, oh, now they're walking from one room to the other room, like just so I have no excuse to stop or get stuck. Yeah, weirdly enough, that's helped out a lot. Oh, hi, Misty Kate. Hello, welcome. Good to see ya. Let's see. Let's go at the 50 for another 15. I know there's not much click-clacking from me at this point because I am doing edits, but I think I'm starting to get more into the weeds with it. So hopefully I will be clickety-clacking a little bit more. Just to get some words down on the page would be nice instead of deleting them. All right, so at the 48, 49, 50, at the 50, you can tell I'm super good at math. Misty Kate, can I share the stream on the Discord? Yeah, of course, please do. I should have done that and I completely forgot and just blanked because I have no excuse. I just forgot. So please do. I appreciate that. I'll probably be going for, when did I start? I'll probably going for at least, I don't know, half an hour, 40 minutes more. At least so that I make it an hour. I think I started at, I don't know. All right. I am so organized. All right, one more minute and then we will start our next 15. Yeah, like I said before, if you guys are stuck anywhere or you have writing questions, please let me know. If I'm not able to help, maybe someone in the comments can chat with you and help. It's almost like having a little writing group here. to just go over things with you. Yeah, I found that immensely. I always find that immensely helpful. It's just hashing things out with fellow writers. I don't know what's going on with my. I feel like things are clear over here, but like the one thing I want people to see, which is my books, are like super fuzzy. Oh, my camera is being dumb. I don't know why I checked back there. Like the books might actually be fuzzy in real life. Okay, we are at the 50. Okay, Google, set an alarm for 15 minutes from now. Okay. Well, back at the 05. Okay. It's like the most peaceful alarm. It still scared the crap out of me. Okay, how did everybody do? Let me turn off this banner. All right, I actually got words written. Let's see. Let's see how many words I got written. No, Outlook, go away. Let's see. Okay, not as much as I thought, but still, what did I get? Okay, 200. I thought it said 45, but I'm on page 45. I was gonna be like, liar! Got more than that. Morgan Graves says, currently at 33,000. I would join, but my back is hurting. Oof, that is relatable. I was complaining about that at the start of the sprint. I have a, I can get it out of here. I have a bean bag that I'm just like hanging out with a hot bean bag. Maxwell says 564, shockingly. You're doing amazing. William, sorry about the other day. I said I had 805. I flipped it. It was 508. Shh. We'll just pretend you have 805. I'm just gonna go with that. Andrew Walker, 187. Made it for a sprint this time. Awesome. Emmy went back and did some plotting. Always important. That's what I was doing this morning. I have this like stupid guilt complex because I'm like, if I'm not actively putting words down on the page, I'm like, oh no, I didn't do anything today, even though I could spend, like, I wrote, I don't know, 4 pages in this notebook this morning of just trying to hash out my plot before I go forward with the rest of the writing. That's very important. Otherwise, I have to go back and rewrite. But my dumb anxiety brain is like, oh, you're not actually writing. You're not actually getting words done. That's not true. Tell your dumb anxiety brain that that's still work. It's part of the process. Oh, I'm sure, Emmy, that you don't have the same dumb brain I do, but maybe that pep talk is more for me. Fable got 372. Awesome. Misty Kate trying to get some writing done for work, but got distracted. Also relatable. I've been literally just distracted by like renaming my characters and stuff because I've decided like halfway into this book that I hate the main character's name. Never done that one before. Do not enjoy that. Let's go at the 10 maybe. Yeah, okay, we'll go with the 10. Yeah, everyone's been doing really awesome. You guys are knocking it out of the park. I got distracted as well for the last sprint because we have one of those like Ring camera doorbells, and my my doorbell was like, somebody's at the door, and I'm like, probably not a murderer here to chop me into little pieces, but still gonna think about that for a while. Morgan Graves, I'm probably going to write tomorrow while I'm at school tomorrow. It's a good idea. I used to write at school. I used to write while I had a real person job. I just write wherever you're at. Misty Kate, I've done that with plenty of side characters. The renaming. I like that as like a crisis you've had. The great renaming of 2022. Maxwell C. I have so many, the villager and the soldier characters. I do that too sometimes. I'll sometimes just write X. So blah 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 said X, but then I drive myself crazy because I do have to go back and find names for them and replace them. So if it's not a like current me problem, it will be a later me problem. Misty Kate, are the Ring doorbells easy to install yourself? I don't know. I didn't install it. So I would assume probably. Everyone I know has one pretty much. So I feel like you could probably YouTube it. I think it'd be pretty easy. Andrew Walker, I once had a placeholder name and got too attached to change it later. That's another thing to consider. Emmy, oh my god, no, I absolutely have that brain. Been procrastinating, plotting all week. Just want to write the words. Yes, I hear you. Okay, but plotting is not always procrastinating. Sometimes you got to do it. I struggle with the whole like I'll write 3 or 4 chapters, and then I will discover that I don't like the plot exactly the way it is, and I have to go back. And so more plotting ahead of time would have saved me that. That's literally what I'm doing right now. At this point, it might just be a part of my process, which is frustrating to me. I don't really want it to be a part of my process, but I've done it with the last 3 books. Like, literally rewrote, you know, the first 2/3 of the last book I wrote before I sent it to my editor. I was like, oh yeah, this is completely different now. Just FYI. So yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's just part of the process, as much as I would hate to admit that. Maxwell C, I've got those 2 with place names and it's making me crazy. Oh, place names! That's so not fun. I have to make up my own. I'm writing a high fantasy / horror fantasy. I have to make up my own names and place names, cities, country. I hate it. I hate it, and I'm bad at it. Anyways, Morgan Graves, I'm on chapter 9, 90 pages in. You're doing awesome. Okay, I've already gone over the allotted time I gave myself, so let's do another 15 minutes. Might do one more 15 minutes and then see how I'm doing. Meaning I will probably get up and walk around the room and see if my back gives out. Oh, fun times. Okay, Google, set an alarm for 15 minutes from now. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't talk to me. Okay, 3:26. We'll come back at the 26. Okie dokie. Let's see. All right, how did everybody do? Take off the banner. Good. I am thinking, due to my back being absolutely screwed up, that this will be the last sprint. I will probably, what's tomorrow? Tuesday. I'll probably be back tomorrow. I'm thinking probably earlier, because it seems like I've done one in the morning and I've done one now, and it seems like I had a few more people when I was on in the morning. I'm in Vancouver, so Eastern Standard Time is usually when, earlier Eastern Standard Time is usually when people are able to make it. Let me guys know. It's been a long day. Words are hard. Let me know how you did, how many words you got. I don't think I got very many. Again, just editing things. I'm in a scene where there's a confrontation between two characters, and so I'm greatly enjoying that, but I'm just like tweaking things here and there. Andrew Walker got 235, an awesome sprint. Let's see. Reapy says it's 11:30 p.m. here. Ew. Oh, go to bed. I mean, don't go to bed. Hang out with me. Andrew Walker says words are hard. Yes, they are. 0 because pain. Oh, yes. Again, I get it. My beanbag has run out of heat, so I think I'm gonna go lie on the floor. Reapy says I'm trying to finish a chapter, so all sprints are good just now. Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow and sprint with you guys again. I cannot say at what time, but yeah, I'm gonna try to do it earlier in the morning for me. So it will not be 11:30 at night for some of you. Emmy says, did more plotting, got stuck, reference Save the Cat, and got unstuck. Awesome. Save the Cat is fantastic. I used to have it. I don't have that on the desk with me anymore. I just have this one right now. But I usually have a baby name book, the Emotion Thesaurus, and Save the Cat on the side of my desk. Right now I have Harrow the Ninth beside me, and Gideon, where are you? Oh, there she is. And Gideon. I've always got those two as well. It's like a few handy things to look at if I get stuck. Missy Kate, nope, still distracted. Dang Pinterest. I literally have Pinterest up right now. Yeah, Fable, another Gideon fan. Love it. A little obsessed. Don't get me started. Fable also says possibly 229. That's awesome. Oh yeah, I was talking about how distracted I get with Pinterest. I have Pinterest up, and it helps because that's often how I get my ideas for what my character descriptions are going to be, but at the same time, yeah, it's a rabbit hole I can get sucked into. Andrew Walker, 422 total is pretty good for half an hour of sprinting. This was awesome. That's very good for half an hour sprinting. Yeah, all of you guys are doing really amazing in spite of the pain and the Pinterest and the plotting, and that's a lot of alliteration and everything else. We are all doing amazing, and I'm going to say goodbye to you, and I will see you tomorrow if you're around. Tomorrow in, I don't know, maybe 10 or something, 10 p.m., whatever time zone Vancouver is in. I don't know. I can't math, and I'm not going to try. All right. So goodbye. I love you all. You guys are amazing. You did amazing. And I will see you tomorrow. How do I end this? Here we go.